Next story is about Shannon Sharpe and Kareem Hunt. I'm gonna try to tap dance around this so I don't get deleted off the internet. No, I'm just kidding. But so I've not been watching football, not because they kneel. I just think the games are too long, and it's just been, I don't know, I fall asleep and I don't have a good attention span. A 5-minute YouTube video seems like eternity for me. So thank you guys for being here. But I guess Kareem Hunt, very good running back, had a video surface where he punched or hit or assaulted a 19-year-old woman. I don't know the context of it. I saw it at first. I was like, oh, like she hit him first. But then I saw him just start swinging at him. It's like, dude, why are you hitting this 19-year-old girl? Not good. Assault is not good. So he got suspended or kicked out of the NFL, or kicked out of the Chiefs. I guess that's his team. He's kicked out. Rightfully so. I mean, you can't hit women. You shouldn't. Although I do want to say, I don't know if this is politically correct. I'm just going to say it though. If a woman starts like punching you in the face, I'm not saying that happened there. I saw the video. It looked like he was in the wrong. But if a woman starts punching you in the face, like, are you not allowed to hit back then? Luckily, I've never had that happen to me. But like, if a woman starts beating me in the face or punching me, I don't know. Luckily, I don't live that type of lifestyle where women start beating the crap out of me. But it's like, I'm always just confused by like the logic. I'm like, okay, obviously men are stronger. You shouldn't hit a woman. You should never physically abuse a woman. But if you think you're equal and you can do things, but then you can't, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. But overall, if you're a woman, don't punch a guy. If you're a guy, don't punch a woman. If we do that, we could save all of this confusion. But obviously men are stronger, so you should always have restraint and never hit a woman. But Shannon Sharpe was saying, first of all, I guess Jenny Taft, I don't watch Fox Sports 1, but Jenny Taft was saying that he should be banned for eternity, a lifetime ban from the NFL. And Shannon Sharpe was saying, well, I agree, but only if we're going to ban everyone from their jobs. Like if a doctor or a lawyer or anybody in the public sector, a police officer, if they do the same thing, they should be banned for a lifetime.
And now they look bad.
They look bad.
They haven't done a good job of that. This isn't new. This isn't a new issue for the NFL. And you listen to the video and you watch Kareem, and I do believe he's sorry. And I'm sure he was under the influence of something. Well, he didn't admit that, which doesn't really change the thing. But I just don't know if he deserves another shot. Because you make that mistake.
Really? You think?
I don't know if he does.
So here's my thing now.
Wow.
If this
It makes me sick.
I just want to make sure we're clear. If this is a lifetime ban for a professional athlete, I want doctors, I want police officers, I want everybody to get a lifetime ban. Because it just can't be for domestic violence if you're a professional athlete. I want everybody that has an occupation to suffer a lifetime ban.
By the
That's
way,
the way we're going.
understand
I'm not even.
To me, that sounds pretty fair. It's like, yeah, of course. I mean, if an NFL player assaults a woman and gets banned for a lifetime, if that's the rule, why wouldn't it apply to police officers? Why wouldn't it apply to doctors? Why, like, if justice is blind, you know, it's like it should go everywhere. If that's the wrong thing to do and it ruins your career, it should ruin everyone's career. So Jenny Taft starts saying, no, like, no, I don't. And then Shannon Sharpe was like, why? And she was like, well, NFL players need to be held to a higher standard.
I'm sure this qualifies as domestic violence. It was just assault. To
Right.
me.
So I just want to make sure if that's the road we're going to travel down.
Yeah.
If you put your hands on a woman, no matter your occupation, it's got to be a lifetime ban. No more employment for you. Because what I'm starting to hear is more of that, well, he's a professional athlete, he doesn't deserve to do anything anymore. No, doctors, lawyers, firemen, policemen, school teachers, bankers. I want that to be the uniformity across the board.
Well,
Shannon,
obviously.
it is a high standard. You have to. You are held to a higher standard.
So doctors are not held to a high standard?
Well, but I'm just saying in the NFL, you should know better.
It's like, what? An NFL player needs to be held to a higher standard than a doctor or a lawyer? I do not understand the logic behind that. And I don't think she really does either. It's like, no, these are public figures. Like, yeah, for sure. I mean, to be honest, I think the NFL should, this is unrelated, but the NFL should have kept touchdown celebrations. Like, celebrations are fun. It's part of soccer. It was part of football. It's like the no fun zone in NFL. They're like taking away celebrations. But I just think Shannon Sharpe made a good point. It's like, yeah, if you're gonna do that to them, why not do it to everyone else? And here's the answer. Well, I guess it is because they're in the public, but I don't think they actually want to do things for themselves. I think that, and I think Shannon was onto something, I think they're more interested in like doing it to others. For instance, today, Kamala Harris's, one of her tight aides had like a $400,000 payoff because of some sort of sexual assault case. So according to this logic, is sexual assault, is it worse than physical assault? Probably, if it's true sexual assault where it's like rape or like beating a woman during, I mean, that sounds just as bad, if not worse, than violent assault. But is he going to have a lifetime ban from his occupation? Probably not. Is our lawyers and doctors? Probably not. So I just thought that was interesting. I know that clip's kind of going viral.
Let me ask you a question. If he was not in the NFL, what would be the difference?
I mean,
But
all
NFL
people should be held to that standard.
NFL
but the
players
NFL,
are looked at as role models and representatives of a league that operates on its image.
They are also looked at very
so a
highly.
lot of
And
times
that would be handled in a different way. But
Why?
this is the NFL.
Why?
Because you are held to a higher standard.
But you said, are you saying doctors and lawyers are not held to a standard? And school teachers. Do you see, Jenny?
But a lot of time the public doesn't even know what inspires.
So
it becomes so public.
But see, you got to excuse the NFL because they didn't know the tape existed. So what they didn't know.
Well, they had to know the tape existed.
Okay,
There
then.
was a
So
tape.
if it's the veil of secrecy, if we don't know who you are, if you Joe America and you do this, you can go on about your life. But if you're a professional athlete and we know about it, you should be held to a high standard. That's not the way the justice and the law said it's blind.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what you do.
So in this case,
Very good point. It's like if an NFL player, if that's the rule, then it should apply to doctors and lawyers too. But I do want to say, like, I don't know. It's a very fine line. Before I move on to the next story, the whole Me Too movement, like, I'm even reading Neil deGrasse Tyson's, and I really don't like Neil deGrasse Tyson. I find him very arrogant. He doesn't lead with science anymore. He just says, if you disagree with me, you're a loser. Like, he's not word for word, but I read his case, and it was like one woman accused him of decades ago of rape, okay? And the reason it came back up is because someone who worked for him say that he was drunk and hitting on her and hugged her and said, "You're turning me on," and then he was drunkenly hit on someone else. So it's like, I feel like we do have to draw a line somewhere. I'm not for, obviously, sexual assault or rape. That's horrible. If you literally rape somebody, you should go to jail or you should pay a fine or whatever it is. I mean, serve your time or go to a judge. I don't know. I'm not big into law and politics, but if you drunkenly hit on someone, I don't know. I just think we need to draw the line somewhere. But Shannon Sharpe raised a good point.